Good evening, and welcome to Election Night in America 2016. Tonight we have the Democratic nominee Bernie Sanders, Senator from Vermont, going against Donald Trump, the Republican nominee from the Empire State of New York, businessman and real estate magnate. And it is now 7 p.m. Eastern Time for the first poll closing in the country, with 6 states closing polls in Virginia, Kentucky, Indiana, Georgia, South Carolina, and Vermont. In his home state of Vermont, 3 electoral votes will go into Bernie Sanders' column. Donald Trump and their 11 electoral votes will go, and Indiana's 11 electoral votes, his running mate's home state, will go to Donald Trump, their 11 electoral votes, as well as Senator Mitch McConnell's, the majority leader in the Senate's home state, 8 electoral votes, they will go to Donald Trump, as well as South Carolina and their 9 electoral votes, they will go to Donald Trump. Currently in the state of Georgia, the Sunshine State, it is too close to call between Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump. We cannot make a projection currently of the victor currently. As well as Virginia, their 13 electoral votes. It is too close to call right now. Both key battleground states for the presidency. In our current electoral map, 270 electoral votes are needed to win. As you see on the left, the current electoral votes that each candidate has. On the right, the map on your screen. As you see, the current undecided states, Georgia with their 16 electoral votes, and Virginia with their 13 electoral votes. More states will be added as the night goes on, and you'll probably see many states be added onto this list. And it is now 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, with 3 states closing the polls in Ohio, West Virginia, and North Carolina. In the state of West Virginia and their 5 electoral votes, Donald Trump will carry them easily. Now currently in the state of Ohio, the Buckeye State, it is too close to call with their 18 electoral votes up for grabs. We can tell you that Donald Trump does have a lead. And in the state of North Carolina and their 15 electoral votes, Bernie Sanders, we can tell you does have a lead, but it's currently too close to call. And now, currently 33-3 in favor of Donald Trump. 270 electoral votes are needed to win. And now it's still 4 states too close to call, with Georgia, Virginia, Ohio, and North Carolina. It is now 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and states on your screen in yellow have their polls have closed. In the state of Massachusetts, Bernie Sanders will carry their 11 electoral votes. New Jersey and their 14 electoral votes will go to Bernie Sanders. Illinois and their 20 electoral votes will go to Bernie Sanders. Connecticut and their 7 electoral votes will go to Senator Sanders. Rhode Island and their 4 electoral votes will go to Bernie Sanders. Maine and their 3 out of their 4 electoral votes. Again, this state is one of the 2 states, along with Nebraska, that splits their electoral votes by congressional district, which is why we can only project 3 out of their 4 electoral votes going to him. Maryland, one of the most liberal states in the Union, 10 electoral votes will go to Bernie Sanders, no surprise. Delaware, the current Vice President's home state, Joe Biden, their 3 electoral votes will go to Bernie Sanders. The District of Columbia, the most liberal state in the Union, the most liberal place in the Union, their 3 electoral votes will go to Bernie Sanders. And on the Republican states, the volunteer state of Tennessee and their 11 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. Alabama and their 9 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. Mississippi and their 6 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. As well as Oklahoma, their 7 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. Missouri, the Show Me State, 10 electoral votes, no surprise, will go to Donald Trump. And Florida, their 29 electoral votes, always a key battleground state, lastly won by President Obama. It is currently too close to call with Donald Trump in the lead. New Hampshire and their 4 electoral votes, the neighboring state of Bernie Sanders' home state of Vermont, their 4 electoral votes hang in the balance with Senator Sanders in a lead. The 1 congressional district in Maine is too close to call currently with Donald Trump in a lead. The state of Pennsylvania is too close to call. Their 20 electoral votes are up for grabs with Senator Sanders in the lead. The current electoral map, 78 to Senator Sanders, to Donald Trump 76. He has taken the lead. And currently the states that are too close to call: Georgia, Virginia, Maine, the 1 congressional district in Maine, Ohio, North Carolina, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, and Florida. And now at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we have 1 state closing their polls in Arkansas. There's 6 electoral votes, no surprise, will go to Donald Trump, the Republican nominee. And currently, just with the addition of Arkansas, he retakes the lead. Donald Trump retakes the lead, 82 to 78, with still the same states undecided currently. And it is now 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the states in dark purple have their polls have closed. In the state of Louisiana and their electoral votes, they will go to Donald Trump. Texas, 38 electoral votes, the second biggest state in the union, their 38 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. The Jayhawk state of Kansas, their 6 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. Nebraska, the second state that separates their electoral votes by congressional district, they have 5 electoral votes, but currently we can only project 4 out of their 5 electoral votes for Donald Trump. South Dakota, 3 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump, as well as North Dakota, 3 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. The state of Wyoming, 3 electoral votes, once again, will go to Donald Trump. And at the Democratic states, the Empire State of New York, their 29 electoral votes will go to Bernie Sanders. New Mexico and their 5 electoral votes will go to Bernie Sanders. And currently Michigan, their 16 electoral votes are up for grabs. Currently Donald Trump has the lead. Wisconsin, the Badger State, 10 electoral votes are currently too close to call with Bernie Sanders in the lead. Minnesota, their 10 electoral votes are too close to call with Donald Trump in the lead. Colorado, their 9 electoral votes are too close to call with Bernie Sanders in the lead. Arizona is too close to call with Bernie Sanders in the lead. And the current electoral map, Donald Trump has 147 electoral votes to Bernie Sanders 112. And currently the undecided states, as I told you, the amount of states has grown, with Georgia, Maine, Virginia, Ohio, North Carolina, New Hampshire, Arizona, Colorado, Michigan, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Florida currently undecided. And it is now 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and we have 4 states closure polls as well, with 1 projection from the state of Georgia. In the state of Montana, 3 electoral votes are too close to call. We can project will go to Donald Trump, their 3 electoral votes. Sorry about that. Georgia, their 16 electoral votes earlier closing will go to Donald Trump, the Republican nominee. Currently, Utah is too close to call, with independent Evan McMullin in the lead currently. A surprise. Currently, Evan McMullin is in the lead. It is too close to call. Iowa and their 6 electoral votes are too close to call, with Donald Trump in the lead. Now, Nevada's 6 electoral votes are too close to call, with Donald Trump in the lead once again. In the current electoral map, just with the addition of Montana and Georgia, Donald Trump still has the lead, 150 to 112. And again, only with the addition of the state of Utah, Iowa, and Nevada. Currently, these are the states that are too close to call. And it is now time for the 11 p.m. poll closings, as well as 2 projections from Maine and Nebraska. The biggest state in the union, 55 electoral votes from the state of California have gone to Bernie Sanders. Oregon and their 7 electoral votes will go to Bernie Sanders. Again, no surprise. Washington State will go to their 12 electoral votes will go to Bernie Sanders. Hawaii and their 4 electoral votes will go to Bernie Sanders. No surprise. And now the 1 congressional district in Maine, a flip from 2012. Their 1 electoral vote in that 1 congressional district has gone to Donald Trump, a flip. As well as the state of Nebraska, a hold from 2016. Their 1 electoral vote has held for Donald Trump. And now the current electoral map, Bernie Sanders has taken over and has 190 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 172. And currently states that are too close to call: Utah, Virginia, Ohio, North Carolina, New Hampshire, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Colorado, Michigan, Florida, and many other states. And now we have 4 states being able to be projected at 11:03 Eastern Standard Time: Ohio, Colorado, Virginia, and North Carolina. The state of Colorado and their 9 electoral votes have been held by Senator Sanders, their 9 electoral votes, as well as the state of Virginia, their 13 electoral votes have gone to Senator Sanders. And now we flip from 2012. 18 electoral votes from the state of Ohio. 18 electoral votes have flipped to the Republicans and gone to Donald Trump. The state of North Carolina and their 15 electoral votes have been held by the Republicans. Donald Trump will carry their 15 electoral votes. The current electoral map on your screen: 205 to Donald Trump and 212 to Bernie Sanders. As you see now, this list of undecided states is shrinking, because we can now project more of these states, and only with 1 state left to close your polls in Alaska. And it is now 11:21 Eastern Standard Time. We have 3 states being able to be projected in Michigan, Wisconsin, and Iowa. In the state of Iowa, and there's 6 electoral votes. A flip from 2012. 6 electoral votes from the state of Iowa have gone to Donald Trump. In Wisconsin, a hold from 2012. 10 electoral votes will go to Bernie Sanders. As well as Michigan, another hold from 2012, 16 electoral votes will go to Senator Sanders. And now the current electoral map on your screen: 238, 270 again are needed to win, 238 for Bernie Sanders, and 211 for Donald Trump. Current undecided states currently: Utah, Arizona, Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, Florida, and Minnesota. It is now 11:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have 2 states being able to be projected. In the state of Minnesota, 10 electoral votes. Bernie Sanders has held those 10 electoral votes in the Democratic column, as well as the state of Nevada, and there's 6 electoral votes. Those 6 electoral votes have been held by the Democrats and Bernie Sanders. And currently, as you see on your screen, 254 for Bernie Sanders and 211 for Donald Trump. Again, Bernie Sanders currently only needs 16 electoral votes to win the presidency. Now, currently, the only states that are too close to call currently are Utah, where independent Vic McMullen is leading, Pennsylvania, Arizona, New Hampshire, and Florida. It is now 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we have 1 state being able to be projected and 1 state closing their polls. In the state of New Hampshire, and there are 4 electoral votes. They have been held by Bernie Sanders and the Democrats. And the state of Alaska, no surprise, 3 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump, the Republican nominee. And currently, with only 4 states left to be projected, Bernie Sanders has a 258 to 214 lead in the Electoral College. And it is now 1:03 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, with 2 states closing their polls, making up 49 electoral votes. And currently, sorry about that, but Bernie Sanders, we can project, has won the presidency of the United States of America. Because we can tell that at 1:03 a.m., he has carried the state of Pennsylvania and their 20 electoral votes. Bernie Sanders has won the presidency and won Pennsylvania's 20 electoral votes. He's also won Florida's 29 electoral votes. Another hold for the Democrats, another win for the Democrats. They have won the White House. And the current electoral map on your screen: Bernie Sanders has surpassed the 270 electoral votes needed to be elected President of the United States with 307 electoral votes currently. And Donald Trump will fall short this year with 214 electoral votes. There's 2 states yet to be projected. Current undecided states as you see: Utah, 6 electoral votes, where we actually still have independent Evan Mullen leading, which could be a shock because this would be the first time an independent wins a state since George Wallace in 1968. And Arizona and their 11 electoral votes as well. Now we have Utah and Arizona being able to be projected. That's supposed to say 2:03 a.m. But 2 states left to be projected. We can project them currently now. And we can project that Evan McMullen, the independent in the state of Utah, has won their 6 electoral votes. A monumental moment for third parties in the United States. Independent Evan McMullen has won their 6 electoral votes. And Arizona, a flip from 2012, 11 electoral votes will go to Bernie Sanders. And as you see on the final electoral map on your screen, as you see, we have added Evan McMullen onto the screen. Because Bernie Sanders now has 318 electoral votes. Donald Trump has 214, with Evan McMullen winning 6 electoral votes from the state of Utah. And thanks for watching. Sorry for no uploads in the past few days, but comment down any suggestions. I hope you do like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you do watch my past videos. Hope you did enjoy this video. Sorry for a few typos there, but I just really wanted to get a video out. So thank you for watching. Please share this channel to anyone you know, and give me any suggestions for any alternate history. I'll take anything, really. But if you did enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.